Hello. In the next video I'm going to show you how you can make a simple script using iPhone and Eclipse. The first thing we're going to do is create a new project in Eclipse. So I select File, New, Other. From the wizard that comes up, you select M-eux Test from the Jamo Solutions subdirectory. Enter the name for a project and you click Finish. Now that we created our project, I'm going to connect the Eclipse plugin to the device manager by clicking Connect to the device manager. And now Eclipse is listed in the Connected Testing Tools tab. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to enable the remote device screen so you can see what's going on the actual device. On this screen we see the UI catalog, which is an application that has been made testable with M-eux. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a simple script by recording. So I press Start Recording in Eclipse. Because I already have several M-eux projects in this workspace, I get a dialog prompting for which one I want to edit. So I select the iPhone one. Click OK. Now I'm going to enter this text field. I'm going to fill in some information. Okay. I'm going to leave this window. I'm going to go in the pickers window. And here I'm going to make a selection in the list. And then I'm going to go. Now then I'm going to stop recording. So now if I make a different selection here and I go back and I go in the text fields and I remove the name I just entered here. I can replay the script. So I just press Run as Java application and click OK. So now it's going to go and make the selection of the text field. It's going to enter the name. It's going to go out of this window. It's going to go in the pickers window and make the selection I made earlier in this list. The script is finished. So now if I press refresh in Eclipse, I will get a result file. I open this with the web browser and I can see that my script finished successfully. Now let's have a look at the object repository behind this script. So if I open the object pool file with the M-eux object pool editor, now this is all the code that is behind the object pool, but we can switch to the user interface by selecting the object pool tab. Now we can see here, for instance, that for the text field we recognize the placeholder property, index, class name and navigation bar title. Now this is the text field object where I entered my name, and if I clear this text field you can see what the placeholder means. It says enter text, and that is exactly what we see in the object repository. Now these properties can be configured, so if we go to Tools, Object Configuration in the Device Manager and we select iPhone here and we scroll down to the iOS text field, we can see that these properties match the properties in Eclipse, but we can change them by clicking Add and Remove, and here we have a full list of all the properties we support for this object. That's everything you need to know to get started with iPhone and Eclipse.